Thanks for joining us on News Center. I'm Justin Betti. No protests tonight, the State College Borough Council meeting, but much of the focus remained on that deadly police officer-involved shooting nearly 1 month ago. Just over 24 defendants were initially charged in this hazing investigation. As their cases wind down, the attention now turns to the future of the former Beta Theta Pi house itself. While the obstacles vary, the one thing that is a part of every Spartan race is the spear throw. If you miss, you gotta do 30 burpees. This could take a while. And welcome to WATM News Center live from Central PA Fourth Fest. I'm Justin Betti. There's popcorn, there's candy apples, and we're here. We're actually gonna have a, what's this here? This is a burrito or a cotton candy burrito. Cotton candy burrito. Welcome back to Centered on State. We're less than 2 weeks now to Penn State's season opener against Idaho, but today Coach James Franklin says he still has not made any decisions about who his starting quarterback is going to be. We're right in downtown Midland, right along the Tittabawassee River, which should be way behind the farmers market back there, which you can see is flooded. Roads are closed throughout downtown Midland. You can see that behind me. High grass is a bit of an issue in Flint. We'll meet some people who are taking the matter into their own hands coming up. We're here on Gilbert Road, which is blocked and closed for good reason right now. We've got some power lines and telephone lines down, which I've been told have been clipped. They're not live. There's also trees down. Folks here tell me they are without power. You and I and the rest of the American public can now read the long-awaited and somewhat redacted Mueller report.
You have to keep your family safe.
Florida's Rick Scott issuing yet another warning for residents to evacuate his state as Hurricane Irma barrels towards the Florida coast. Good evening. For WATM News Center, I'm Justin Betti. Thanks, Jack. And part of that concern is that it's finally starting to feel a lot like winter outside. News 8 meteorologist Dr. John Scull is here to talk about that cold weather moving through the Susquehanna Valley.
So that full forecast, Justin, is coming up.
Thanks, John. In Lebanon, an abandoned home went up in flames for the third time in just the past few months and has now been basically torn down. Breaking news tonight on News Center. Police confirm a third victim has died, the result of a shooting spree late last night in State College.
So get ready for that.
Even teens possible.
Even teens.
Wow.
Yeah.
That does it for News 8 at 11. Thank you for watching. Tonight's show starring Jimmy Fallon. His next guests include Will Smith.
Friday Night Zone, brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi, Altoona.
Welcome to The Zone. Believe it or not, it's the final week of the high school football regular season, and tonight Bellefonte finally got to play a true home football game at their newly renovated Rogers Stadium, and they welcomed in their biggest rival, Bald Eagle area. It's our game of the week. Play of the day comes from the Easter Bunny? It's actually Penn State football coach James Franklin. He and his family host an event for some local children around Easter. Franklin thought it'd be nice to have the Easter Bunny make an appearance and apparently spear a piñata of an Easter Bunny.
Sometimes you feel safe for a while. You kind of let your guard down.
The wires have just been chopped out.
And then it happens to you one house.
Missing all kinds of aluminum.
And another one.
Broken cast iron from the vent pipe.
And another one.
They've taken some copper plumbing, and the water couldn't be shut off.
This house has shown up on YouTube several times.
And this is what it looks like after somebody's broken into the house.
He is an intimidating presence between the pipes. He is a three-time league champion. He is 74 years old.
I'm Richard Shank, namesake.
As News 8's Justin Betti explains, it's all about an app for your iPhone.
Starting route to Ski Round Top.
Apple's Map app for the iPhone says the best way to ski Round Top is through Beaver Creek Road.
Turn right onto Beaver Creek Road north.
The problem is, you can't get there that way.
They drive by, and then they come flying right back out.
Judy Salzberg lives at the dead end of Beaver Creek Road and has been turning around confused travelers for over a year.
I've had 3 in less than 24 hours. 2 of them went clear back in the woods. Their big argument is that my app says this is the way to Round Top.
And she says visitors aren't always polite about it.
And then she said she was going to punch me in my blankety-blank mouth. And when they were cussing, there's my 11-year-old grandson standing beside me.
She's tried calling Apple, tried putting up signs, then more signs, but nothing seems to help.
The really bad kids went around another gate that we use for four-wheelers and horses, went over a downed pine tree, got stuck back there in his cute little skiing outfit.
Now, we're using Apple's Map app to get to Round Top, and it still says we have 0.7 miles before the next turn on Telemark Road. But if you look to see where Telemark Road is, that's nowhere you'd want to go, yet people have.
That's the road. They go back that road. They go back that road. That's the frustrating part for us. It's like, okay, so you get to here, make the U-B and go back out. The yebbits get it.
In York County, Justin Betti,
Gosh.
News 8.